lovely colouring friends. My name is Amanda and this is my channel, Amanda Colours. Welcome. I hope you're having an awesome day and that you have been really enjoying the colouring that you've been doing lately. Today, I am here to share one of my favourite videos, and that is my completed pages for August 2022. So this month I actually managed to complete 16 pages, and I have one whip that is still in progress, which is a pretty good amount for me. I didn't feel like I got very much done, to be honest, because I've had a really bad month with the fibromyalgia and no energy, a lot of pain, a lot of weakness. But yeah, I still managed to get 16 pages done, so that's pretty good. So let's take a look. First up is a page in The Way Home, a Galactic Colouring Book by Morgan O'Brien. If you've watched my videos, you would know this is one of my favourite books, and it's a book that I am looking forward to completing. But this month, I completed this page. Now, I've been asked in the comments to zoom in a bit more on my pages, so hopefully that's enough, because I don't want to be going in and out all the time. But this page I coloured for the Grogu in 2022 hashtag by Jojoza Hannah. And this was the image that was chosen for this month. It was coloured with my Copic markers, and I've used a little bit of Sakura Stardust to give some shimmer, which you may not be able to see. Hopefully you can. It's going to shimmer, I'm not sure. And I've also used a little bit of the Sakura glaze on his eyes to give a little bit of glossy accent, and also the Sakura Jelly Roll white pen just to add some highlights. And I'm really happy with how it turned out. I did use some inspiration from the cover. I wanted to add some purples and a bit more of a tealy blue or an aqua blue in with the foliage, because it is on an imaginary planet, so why not? So yeah, I was really happy with how that page turned out. So that's my page in The Way Home by Morgan O'Brien. Next up, you would have seen me colour this on screen in my colour and questions page. A video I did with my beautiful friend Megan from Disney Meg's Colouring, which I will link up in the corner. But yes, I did this on screen in Chris Ryniak's Frogs and Friends colouring book, and I've just seen that Chris has announced that he's going to be releasing a Halloween colouring book. Halloween is not my thing at all, so I won't be getting that one. But if you're a fan of Chris's work, I can guarantee it will be super cute. Like cute creepy, not creepy creepy. So yeah, this one I did with Copic markers, Posca white, and I think I also used some Stardust on this as well for a little bit of shimmer. So that is my page out of Chris Ryniak's Morning Scribbles, the Frogs and Friends edition. Oops, can you see that? I'm zoomed in too far. Frogs and Friends edition. And it looks like my spiral binding is coming off. Let's just fix that quickly. There we go. Yes, no. Oh, that's sharp. Okay, sorry, I'll fix that later. And next up, whoa, one of my pages just fell off. Next up, I have done quite a lot in this little book. It has been one of my favorites for years, and it is the Kira colouring book, Foodies and Cuties. She does also have just a colouring book that doesn't have like a subtitle. And I have mentioned previously that unfortunately Kira passed away and you can still get her books. Links to all of these books will be in my description. I always do that. So if you have not been aware, I always link everything that I talk about in the video. The different mediums I use, I give links to those as well, all of it, so that you have easy access to anything that interests you within the video. So anyway, back to this. Yes, unfortunately, Kira has passed away. Her partner is doing their best to still make her books available. I know that she has a mandala book that has been sold out for quite some time. And I did reach out to her partner to see if it would be coming back in stock, but they're having issues with their paper supplier. So, yeah, so they're just hoping that they can get that back in stock and then be able to print the book. Anyway, so I've done quite a bit in this book because I am very, very close to being finished. And then that will be my second completed book, and I'm pretty excited to get there. I was hoping to get there during August, but I didn't quite. So let's have a look. So this page, I had done some color swatching before, like previously, but this month I colored in just these little sample pictures, which are just really cute. And I have used my Copic Chow markers in this book, and some pages have some Posca white, and I think that's about it. And then the next page is this one here, all the juicy veggies. That sounded weird. Juicy veggies. Yeah, lots of fun. Some pumpkins and corn. Anyone else get the corn song from TikTok in their head? Yes, very cute. But yeah, that was a lot of fun to color. And the next page, whoops, is this one here with all the little doggies, all the sausage dogs. They're so cute. This one's dreaming of sausages. And this one's being a little donut. Yeah, lots of fun. And I chose blue tones for the background, like purpley blues, because brown and purple work really well together. And this one, this was a quick color. I wasn't feeling super inspired. I had just done the dog page and didn't want to have to go through and do lots of details on all the cats. And then I thought, well, why don't I do a rainbow of cats, because that's fun. So that's exactly what I did. And then I left the background white to kind of keep it light and fresh and fun. Yeah. The next one is this page here, cute little makeup page, lots of colors, and I used quite a bit of black on this one because a lot of cosmetic packaging is black. Yeah, and I kind of went a bit wonky, but that's okay. It was a lot of fun to do, like doing some texture on the brushes and that sort of thing, and adding some highlights with my Posca white pen. And I also did this mermaid page. I really love the two middle mermaids, and actually that one as well. Some of the others, I mean, they're fine, but I really love these two. The colors have just worked well, and the ombre on the hair and all that sort of thing. So very cute. If you like kawaii style, you can see why I like Kira's books, because they're just beautiful. And then the last one that I did this month in this book is this page. And this is a page that did not turn out how I saw it in my head. I really love the rainbows, like this outer ring with the creatures, and even this lighter peach. But then, I don't know, just didn't turn out quite how I hoped. And I don't know if you can see it, but I've also put some Sakura Stardust in the clouds to make them a little bit shiny, and a little bit in here just to kind of, I don't know, I was trying to fix it, but I didn't know what was wrong, so I didn't know how to fix it. But that was the last one in Kira colouring book, Foodies and Cuties, for this month. I think I only have 3 more pages in this book to do, and I'm hoping to get them done in September. And then it will be finished, yay! Next up is, okay, I'm gonna have to zoom out for this one. Next up is the Mystery Squares Disney Girl Power Pixel Magic colouring book. I really love this book. Again, it's one that I would really love to finish. It's a book that I tend to colour in when I want to colour, but I don't really want to think about what I'm doing because it is a colour by number. And I haven't marked my pages. Sorry about that. Okay, so I did do Mother Gothel, I think that's her name. And I've said previously, mostly in this book, I actually ignore the colour chart because, as you can see just from this little bit of mini, the colours that they tell you are just not right. But this one I actually kept pretty similar because she is a villain. I chose to keep it dark and moody. And I have used my Derwent Studio pencils, most of which I have had since I was 8 years old. So that's like 30 years. But I did notice, I don't know if you can see it here. I'll hold it up. But there's like a weird scratchy texture on the paper. I don't know if the paper was damaged or something, but I tried to get rid of it and I just couldn't get rid of it. So that was a bit disappointing. I also completed Belle this month, and this one I did change the colours quite a bit to brighten it up and make it more fresh. Fresh. I had done Tiana previously. Elsa was also done this month, and again I changed the colours up a bit to keep it bright and vibrant. I think with this one I used my Tombow dual tip markers for the white, and I also used my Sakura Jelly Roll white pen, and also some Stardust to add some sparkle, but it seems like the sparkle's going away, which is interesting because I've had that happen in this book before with a different brand, and I thought it was the brand of pencils, but maybe it's the paper. And Judy Hopps I also did this month. So I kind of filled in the gaps between other pages that I had done previously this month. And yeah, again, I changed the colours because I just think it looks prettier in the colours that I chose. And that's it for this book, Girl Power, Pixel Magic. And next up is Johanna Basford's Ivy and the Inky Butterfly, which I'm body colouring with my good friend Megan from Disney Meg's Colouring, and we have started from the beginning and we're working our way through. So this month was a double page spread of this page where it's talking about the Wonder Room, and I procrastinated on doing this page so much. Let me try and get it more in the frame. Because, I don't know, it just felt really detailed and like it was going to take me forever. It did take a few sessions because I wasn't able to colour for a long period of time at any one time, but I'm really happy with it. I'm loving how my colour palette is kind of coming together throughout the book. I will zoom in a little bit so you can maybe see some more of the details. So I'm really happy with how this bottle turned out and the gem here. I have put glossy accents on a number of areas to help it look a bit more like glass. I think you can see that there. I've used metallic Posca pens. I have used polychromos pencils. the glossy accents, as I mentioned, Posca white pens, the Brutfina Macaron pencils, and also the Crayola Colours of the World pencils. And that's kind of what I'm doing for the whole book. I have like a set palette and materials that I'm using to keep it consistent, seeing it is a story. And I'm also reading the story as I go to have the actual story inform colours that I'm using. I've used quite a lot of glossy accents here on this bottle. If you can see there, yep, there we go, to make it look like glass. Took a long time for that to dry, but I think it looks really good, and I quite like, I'm a very tactile person. I like the feel of it in the book. So next month for September, Megan and I were just talking about it before I started filming this video. This is going to take a while. Lots and lots of detail. But we have a whole month to do it, so we can get it done. But yeah, that's where we're up to in Ivy and the Inky Butterfly. And I'm going to have to zoom out again, so just, oops, wrong way. Just be aware that I'm zooming. And this is the last book that I coloured in this month. It only just arrived this month, but it is the the Art Therapy Disney Alphabet book with Disney characters and letters of the alphabet. Megan has a hashtag that she has been doing each month where she chooses a letter of the alphabet, and you can then choose a character, subject on the page, book name, illustrator, or medium that starts with that letter, and then you can use her hashtag, which I think is Meg's ABC Colour Challenge 2022. And you can see everybody's pages that they've done for that month. So the letter for August was A, and I completed this page here of Aurora. Yeah, I'm really happy with how this turned out, except for the colour of her dress. Turned out darker than I intended. But what I did was I coloured the background just in pencils, and then the main sort of characters at the front I based in my Copic alcohol markers, and then added pencil for the details and shading. And then the letter A has Sakura Stardust to make it shimmery, which is fun. And I used the Staedtler Ergosoft pencils, which I have just come to love. For a very budget-friendly set of pencils, they are so creamy and soft and such a pleasure to colour with. I really, really love them. There is a very limited colour palette. I think it's only 36 colours, but they're just beautiful. And when you're not wanting to use your expensive pencils, they're just an excellent alternative, I think. Yeah, so that's what I used on this page, and I'm really happy with it. I do also have a whip, which you have probably seen parts of. Excuse me, it fell on the floor, I have to get it. Which you would have seen parts of on Instagram and in a previous video. And it is the, I'm going to zoom you in. It is the Rita Berman Free Asia page, which, as you can see, I have started. I started this section in a video where I was testing the Pantone pencils. So I'll link that in the corner if you want to take a look at that. But the rest of the page I've been using the Staedtler Ergo Soft because, as I said, I'm just really loving them. And the idea that I've had is to kind of do them in each section in a sort of a limited color palette. So I started this one and it was mostly purples with some pinks and other colors. So then I kind of worked backwards in rainbow order. So this one's mainly yellow, this one's mainly orange, this one's mainly green, this one will be mainly blue, then purple, then red, then pink. Or maybe pink then red, I haven't decided. Anyway, I'm really, really happy with how this one turned out. I'll zoom you in even more. There we go. So I just really love how the peachy oranges have worked with the purple. I just think it's really, really pretty. But yeah, I'm really happy with how it's turning out. This one, yeah, is going to be mostly blues with some other colors as well. But I have also put some glossy accents on her glasses, and I just think it's super cute because it kind of makes it look like she's got lenses in her glasses. Yeah, very cute. So that's it. They're all my pages that I completed in August. I'm going to zoom you out again. And my plan for September is I've got a few buddy colors set up again, which will be great. I just realized I hadn't colored these stars. Oh, well, we'll have to go back and do that. Sorry, got distracted. Yep, so I've got a few buddy colors set up, which I'm really excited about. But for the rest of the month, I'm really going to try and color in my untouched books because I have a lot of books that I just haven't done anything in. So I'm going to try and use a lot of Instagram hashtags and coloring prompts and things like that to help me choose pages in those books and try and get as many as I can, get as many of the untouched books colored in as I can. So that should be fun. And I'm also planning to do a few more color alongs and color and chats and that sort of thing on the channel as well. But if you have any other suggestions of videos that you would really like me to do, let me know. I do know I have a request for doing a video on some little zipper pulls that I'm going to make to put on my pencil cases, and also for a video on how I set up my coloring journal, which will be heavily inspired by other people who have done coloring journals who I've seen here on YouTube, simply because I'm new to it and I was inspired by other people. But I'm more than happy to share what I put in mine. So yeah, keep an eye out for those videos during the month. Thanks so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed taking a look at my pages. Please give the video a thumbs up if you did like it. It really helps my channel, and I'm so grateful for everyone that does give a thumbs up. I also love reading all of your comments, so please leave a comment if you have something to share or a question to ask, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet, because I love having subscribers, and I'm getting so close to 300, which is pretty cool. So thank you all so much for your support. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.